Welcome back, guys. Rory Plays here for another eventful video. Today, unfortunately, for those who are enjoying it at least, marks the end of the Gunk video series. Took a lot sooner than I thought, although I had been predicting about 10 episodes, so we just one shy of that one. So, I put it to a vote on my Discord as to what game to play next. I knew it was kind of coming up. I wanted to be ready for it. It didn't get a lot of votes, but the unanimous decision was basically Dragon Age. The other option was Mass Effect, which we will probably definitely conquer on the next video, on the next series. So the plan is to do Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3. That might tie us up until Dragon Age 4. I don't know, not 100%. I'm going to be honest, it's actually the second time I'm recording this very video, the entrance. Originally had it in line to do on the next episode after the final Gunk episode. And then had it in mind to do yet another... Hey, little buddy.
Hi, Dad. I used to be doing YouTube.
No, this is my video, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so if I come in here, I'm gonna actually be in the video.
Yes, I'm not scrapping this out. So you can say hello if you wish.
Hello. Dad, please take it in the video.
I'm gonna keep it in the video. Okay? No, little buddy. So yeah, I had it kind of been planned to do after the last Gunk episode. I kind of wanted to release it the same day. To not only send off the episode of the series, but start a new series at the same time. Put it together. I've seen a lot of streamers who do similar things, a similar style of media to myself. You know, just playing games. They'll do first episode of one, last episode of another, same day. I think it's just giving you guys more, and that's what I really want to do. So yeah, like I said, we decided on Dragon Age. It's only a couple of votes, but that's how I'm going to be doing it, putting it to a vote on the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, you won't get much of a say. I'm not opening that up to decision on YouTube just yet. We haven't been getting a lot of comments on the YouTube, so I don't see a point to doing it just yet. It will happen. It will. Just not at the moment. So today's episode I don't see going very far. Yesterday when I recorded the original one, it didn't. However, now I'll explain why I'm having to redo it. I had all the Dragon Age games through the Game Pass capability for the Xbox. I had all the games through Game Pass for the PC. Now, playing through it, and I did the same with Mass Effect, I've just been randomly playing that, just for a bit of fun. Everything was fine, but it was the sight. I'm sorry, Dragon Age wouldn't let you use control at all, but Mass Effect, it was the sidebar. Everything was fine. You could pull your gun out, put it back in, aim, fire, move back and forward, that was fine. But your sight, as soon as you went to go turn, unless you were using the mouse independently just for sight, you went like this. Like you were very slow. So I'm going with that. Reason I also decided to do a little bit as a different video instead of just re-releasing the same one is I actually spent most of today whilst I was recording. Today is the 18th, so episode 7 just came out. Whilst I was, before doing this today, I was actually moving around my office. I now have my tower right next to me on the desk. It's a decision I wanted just so I have a sit-stand desk. I want to be able to utilize the capability of that. And having the tower on the floor held up so that it doesn't get any of the dust clogs from carpet. But just to conquer even that, I wanted it up on the desk. I also wanted to be able to be displayed, so the idea was the camera would be coming from here. So you would be seeing me, basically, I suppose probably this angle. And I have to turn to you. I'm gonna play around with it. There's definitely gonna be a way to do it. Even though it mounts on the back of the freaking the microphone. We'll see. Play around with it. We'll have a bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? It's something I'm gonna look into for sure. But at the same time, doing it on this way of the Xbox through the game capture, I can change sound levels on the fly. As you can see in the recording for the intro, the episode 1 part pops up. It's a little harder to do currently, but I can have I'm using everything through the Elgato because I'm recording through OBS, as I've mentioned before. I don't know how to use the multi-action tabs to make sure that something will rock up at a very specific time. I don't know that part. I know that my intro currently for the Dragon Age series is very short. That will change. I'm thinking just something very simple. Like if I can find the dragon flying in and then the title appearing, I'll probably go with that. Or now that the new logo was out for the company, I might just go with the logo. And then an episode title and name. I'm trying to run through titles as fast as I can. This series, I want to have titles for the videos. There's something else I'm dropping. I want to have titles for the videos and be a little more productive with this one. A little more upscaled. But it's definitely a plan I've got in place. I don't want to be waffling on for 10-15 minutes beginning the video. Like I said, the most talking I want to do to you guys is definitely a one block. Would definitely be the weekly updates. Which did not do very well last week, I might add. I had a quick look at it. It's now a day later, sitting at 2 views and 1 like. Not that I expected much, because I find weekly updates to be kind of boring myself, but at the same time, when they're informing me of how things are going, kind of what to expect, what to get used to, and what to look forward to, I did respect that from a couple of places I looked at. Obviously, the weekly updates will probably go for about 10 weeks. If it doesn't do any better than that, or it doesn't start picking up, they'll go. They may come back at a future moment, at a future time and place. Maybe want to go to a few more hosts. Maybe when there's more than just, hey, what's Steven doing? Moving forward. It is what it is. I will try to adapt, try to change, try to pick up on things, and then cut things out when we see that it's not working. Now, throughout this, the way I'm filming it now, throughout the video, you may notice there are times where the audio is a bit louder. It's because I'm not playing the game with audio. I don't hear anything. You guys hear exactly what the game is meant to sound like. I have no idea of sound. I will not hear dialogue. I am strictly basing myself off subtitles. And the subtitles back when this game came out weren't great. Hell, Inquisition's like 7 years old now. Pretty sure I got that before my son was born. No, it might have been just after. But there you go. It's a almost 7-year-old game. So, definitely these games are a little bit older. And with the 4th one coming out this year, I am very, very excited. Or supposedly coming out this year. A lot of the talk say it is. Then again, a lot of the talk say that Mass Effect 4 is coming out next year. To put out 2 gigantic titles like Dragon Age and Mass Effect within a similar calendar space is no easy feat, I don't imagine. Except I do imagine that they're working under 2 different companies, kind of like, essentially like 2 different workstations. I'd imagine that you go to, maybe they're inside BioWare, so maybe one, for instance, if it's a 5-floor tower, 1 floor is just Mass Effect, 1 floor is just Dragon Age. It's kind of what I imagine. You've got your different groups of large amount of people, separate areas. But anyway, I'm waffling on, and we're almost at that 10-minute mark, so let's get into some gameplay, yeah? Let's do it. Now, you're going to start hearing a little bit of game. Now, I have no idea how much you guys are and are not hearing, as far as me. Now, I'm just going to double check on something. Now, I know people are going to rip me about it, but I am going to play on easy. Oh, sorry, yeah, the easiest level. Just for the fact of the storyline and to get the videos going through. Later on in time, we may revisit certain games. Definitely not this one. This game, the Dragon Age series, is going to be a very long series. I'm going to try to get it 15 per game. It's about 45 videos. Hopefully less. But there's no guarantee that I'll do 1, 2, 3 back to back. I might do 9 videos of Halo 2 or something like that. Have a bit of an option. Now, check on that. Okay, so it doesn't mention anything about doing updating, which is fine. Sorry, not upgrading, leveling. So, like I said, a lot of this video is just going to be character generation, maybe a bit of getting out of Castle Coastland. There's no guarantee. Now, for those of you who didn't see it, well, you would have seen it in the intro.
The chantry teaches
who
us
have not seen
that it is
the
the
new logo
hubris of men
on
which
Twitch,
brought the darkspawn
or
into our
now
world.
the YouTube channel itself, down in that
Mages
bottom
had
right-hand
sought to
corner, that is
usurp
the new
heaven,
logo.
but
That
instead,
is
they destroyed
new
it.
logo representing Saloon Media Games, Saloon Media Group. Not at the moment, games would make more
They
sense.
were cast
because
out,
that's all we're doing.
twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Keep watching the weekly updates to understand that, yeah.
They
It's
returned
just
as
at the moment,
monsters,
but that's not the
the
plan.
first of the
Not
darkspawn.
going forward. Another plan I have is
They
to get
became
better at editing my
blight on the
videos.
lands,
I've seen the last few, they're not great.
and relentless.
Let's turn this down a bit more.
The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads until finally we neared annihilation.
I mean, I want to assume that that's getting higher. I know, I will rewatch this video probably after I launch it, but if I do not, and anyone notices that the audio is kind of down,
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages,
or that you can
warriors
hear
and kings,
the game more than
Grey
myself,
Wardens sacrificed everything
let me know down
to
in the comment
stand the
section
tide of
below.
darkness and prevail.
Also, moving forward, probably next week, we'll be doing just a trial. Actually, probably next month. Sorry, we'll give it a month to let this channel build a little. We're doing a comment question of the day. Come back weekly, daily videos, so I might as well do a daily event.
It has been
I've
4
seen it on a lot of other
centuries since
channels.
that victory.
I'm going to give it a go. I'm
We
not
have
saying it'll
kept our
work for
vigil.
here.
We have watched and waited for the
Go
dark
check.
to
Oh,
return.
okay, that's too dark.
But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
I don't mind this.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Okay, that'll work. So I don't actually think I have control over the cutscenes. I think that was one thing that back in the day they kind of
Even be too
stuck
late.
with.
For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Was to make sure that you watched, you got an in-depth understanding of the game.
Maker,
Like I said, the game's
help
at
us.
least 13, maybe 14 years old. Like, it's old. 2007, I think it came out. So it's up there. But this will be for anything that, you know, it's just a way of just you know, getting people into games. So we'll go male. We'll actually select it. Elves, no one likes the elves in here. They think lowly a dwarf, so I'll go human. I usually go rogue. It's good, I'll go rogue for it. And noble human is the only option. I'm just going to stick with Aiden. The PC didn't let me change the name, but I'm kind of happy with how it goes. See if I can get anything similar. What the hell is that? Like I said, I don't mind the kind of tribal braids it's got. Yeah, like the color red. Doesn't look too ginger-like, so not that there's anything wrong with that. Go for gold, yep. I know it's Suave last night. Yep. Okay, now I looked at this yesterday. I basically skipped out on willpower and magic because willpower basically said. Okay, so the PC version said something different. Basically made willpower look like it was just for magic reasons. So I ignored it. Yeah, that's cool. Magic, I'm not going to be using magic, so it's fine. Alright. Well, that'll be easy. Done. I also chose Sword and Shield last night though, so could be why. Coercion. I think we'll work on that. Dirty Fighting below the belts. Deft Hands. Stealth. With some dual weapon training. And lockmaking. I will need to stick with casual.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has
Yeah, last night when playing the game, it was a very, very different experience. It gave a lot of different options, a few different explanations as well.
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up house.
But the one thing that's consistently, and it's going to consistently piss me off, is that fucking outfit.
Against the bestial darkspawn.
It's just really annoying. It's essentially your character is running around in a skirt, and it's just like it gets to me. It does things to me that really bug me and annoy me and really shouldn't, but they do. Also, the R looks a lot better on the PC version. Here it is.
I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself.
Like he's
I'll
at the
send
end of
my
his
eldest
life.
off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man.
Although he does continue to call me pup, and I do like that.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Dennery. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I assume this is pretty normal to try to father people, to toss people off.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep
Well,
peace.
to marry
in the
people off to different families.
You know what they say about mice when the cat is away? Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, dear Kuzlan.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely
Let me turn the sound just a little bit so I can hear it.
That's true. Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are. They are the heroes of legend. Ended their lives and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the South. I believe he's got his eye on Saloon.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons to talk to. I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off the battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of him. Upstairs in his chambers, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
But will we though? Actually, like I said, I played it last night. Yeah, we have like one conversation. See, this is something I would have liked as well. On the PC version, there is no option, at least not that I saw last night, there's no option to talk to people.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk with the Arl and myself alone. Until we speak again.
Okay, no doubt though, the Arl is definitely voiced by Tim Curry. Just saying. That I remember. Yeah, the logos are definitely different too. It's all locked doors. This was a whole lot. I'm not going to say slightly nicer, but the graphics were definitely different. But I like these older games. I like the nostalgia we get. Okay, that was different because last night it was just a book on the goddamn, what do you call those things? I can't remember. It was a book on that little tower part. It will click to me later. Also, I didn't pick up any books in there. I'm not going to bother talking to her because she'll be dead soon, so. And then just 2 cards. But yeah, there was a whole thing there. I was like, I'm not going to upgrade, so what's the point of giving me doors that I can't open yet? Like, I know I can never come back to this section.
Good evening.
Which I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish you could. I wish that there was the option to be like, hey, you remember this city? He used to live here. No, I'm not all done. Apparently I'm the thieving child of the guy who runs this place. And there's going to be a guy run out of here. Nope, further on maybe. And there was nothing in here when I played last night, but... by the way, this video will probably have a lot of, oh, when last night. Not an intention I keep. Or not something I intend to keep. Tend to shut my mouth about that as of tomorrow probably. I mean, tomorrow will be a different video, so. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm dressed as a How guy. How the fuck could they have made that mistake? Alright, throw me out of here.
Your mother told me the town had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way. You know these Mabari hounds, they listen only to their master.
Someone's hungry, they're hungry.
I'm not willing to quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored, and swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yellow.
Onward.
When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Now, we'll check all the way at the end. If memory serves, it is locked. It still is. I'm not going to bother doing anything to him. Although, actually, I'll save. Didn't think those days were gone, did you? Now, either B, nope, or maybe, yeah, we go. So, Gilmore, what have you got on you? Oh, I can't, I'm sorry, so I can take your weaponry. Can I take anything from you? Well, this is fucked. What if I want better armor? Man, this is messed up. I would have rathered some choicer armor. Right now, let's get this over and done with.
Out of the larder. But mistress, it won't let us near. I can't get into that larder. I'll skin both of you useless. Sweat.
Calm down, good
A little bit of
You and you. You're
I'm not gonna say
getting
racism, but I
into
mean
my
like
larder. That beast should be put
racism
down.
might be the right term. There's definitely more evidence
Just get him gone. I've
that,
enough to worry about
of
with
the
a
fact
castle
that
full
they
of hungry
hated
soldiers.
elves and their
You
slaves
two,
back in the day.
stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Move, motherfucker.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in?
Well, we followed what's to come. Not the choice I chose last time. Ah, yes, that's right. My comment last night. Big Fallout fan, so it was good just to be able to make that joke.
Giant rats. It's like the
I did
start
nothing.
of a bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hand must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were Rat's companion once. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got the Mabari one in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Still could have left me some armor that I'd rather touch. Oh, there's a little bit of gold with that one. More bloody deep mushrooms. What's up?
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large green ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now
Not
you're
now.
scared servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Technically. In a way.
Don't start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Thank you. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
My bad. Right, you got nothing in here that I want. Nope. Yeah, that's a lot smoother on the changing of the direction. I'm a lot happier with that. Last night was a little bit fucking dreadful. And then I was coming into here, and I think it was the guard outside, but he said something like, "Oh, hope you enjoy your day," or something like that. I was like, fuck. It was as soon as I opened the door, though. So I thought something had randomly just come out and spoken to me. I was like, fuck. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, my lord, we were just... Well, the Treasury's sake. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. No, my lord, of course not. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, what's that to steal? Treasury. No money. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk then, so we ain't gonna talk now. So this is already better than playing last night. Like, I'm at least getting somewhere. And with all these books that you collect, I believe you find out more information, so you have a better understanding of basically just a few more of the stops in the series. I believe it comes in handy a little bit later. Now, I know you usually talk to him, but he doesn't give you anything, so I'm not going to this time. Just basically gives those kids a headache.
And my dear Bryce, this or late last year. Gabriel was drunk and stood Christ for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours. Situation in the kitchen is handled. Oh, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember me and Dad?
Yep.
I think we laughed at your mother's son.
Pull the trigger on the next one. Pull the trigger on the next one. I'll be nice.
Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting?
Yep.
In front of your family.
Of the kids the whole time.
You remember my son, Diary. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my daily reason.
Now, the PC version actually mentions he was in some form of nightly competition and battled your character and lost. So I'm already seeing different parts or different lines being used, but that could have something to do with the character change. Like I said, playing a rogue now, but yesterday I did Sword and Shield, so.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Diary, I will see you when I at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to study.
That's definitely not the same character. PC version is a lot brighter as well, so maybe this is just meant to be a exact replica. Maybe.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was until you creeped me the fuck out. My own room. I'm going to my parents' room. Alright. My own room. Got any fucking pants? Now, admittedly, I've mentioned the pants thing far less than I did last night. Okay, their room is closed, that's fine. quickly get some chitty chatty with y'all.
That's all, Oren. I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten, boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to leave.
Now, love, no need
I think we all refuse sometimes.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to be ahead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
Make us stay and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men.
Smooth.
You would say this in front of your mother.
What's that way? Is that what you want to get the bucket out of the way?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in the tavern. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
I mean, that's a more child-friendly term.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Up. You'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Yes, indeed, I fucking do. Obviously, anyone that knows what the go is. Well, there we go, level up. Does that mean I get to level up and achieve the opportunity of pants? I'm going to nab it for you now. You might be asking yourself, am I going to go on about the pants thing until it's solved? Yes. Am I probably going to bring it up again later on, randomly? Yes. It makes no goddamn sense. Leave him naked. Be a slight better option than fucking what they left you with. What you doing in my chambers, bitch? I love how he's just in his clothes automatically. Now I'm just going to do auto level up because I'm a lot happier with those options. Small Greaves Trap, damn it, I thought it said Small Greaves. I was like, fuck yeah, pants.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
Crouch.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? Oh, God, I've lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never gave me...
No, I had shit to do.
We must find him. I am no Elysian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Cool. You're still gonna let me open these guns up, right? There was that, and there was a douchebag outside my room. Alright, now your shit's open, so... Yes. Pants. Mushrooms. Good old dad. Useless, right before I die. Well, I mean, right before he dies, right? You're getting an auto level up. I'm not fucking doing nothing with you. You bloody mad son. No, okay, so they're all daggers. That should be fine. I mean, compared to you, 10 strength damage. Put you in one hand. So we're reducing far more pain. One's trying to push a point.
I was only taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Well, they might have shit in here that I can use, so... Nope, they're useless as hell. Let's go. I suppose that is one little messed up part about games like that, is like, they do decide to show the taking of life. Whereas games like, you know, Grand Theft Auto or fucking Fallout refuse to show children in them because they didn't want to deal with people seeing exactly that, the harshness of what was done. Do you even need me, mate? Did you want a hand? So that's not the Isles family. I thought it was. So by suspect there should be the others. Shit. No, so where's the son and the daughter? Alright, cool, not there, apparently. Yeah, normally would be.
Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away?
Yeah.
From gates. That's where your father must be. Hal's men are inside. They must always control the castle. Use servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
I mean, we still go in other places, but... Small round shield. Essentially, I'm going to take as much as I can because, I mean, I can sell other shit off later. And the selling option does come in handy. I know a lot of people don't use it. Clink. Cool.
Yes, my lord. Here they come.
And you dead, motherfucker, you dead. I love how like all of a sudden there's just shit that I can grab. Now I don't remember what vellum is. I think it's like essentially their form of paper. But either way, it is still shit that might be new to me. No, because I want to go this way. I like how that fire doesn't hurt you at all.
Getting close to the treasure. The Kuzma's diamond blade lies inside. Here, Dad, take my key. Blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm like a little bit of a sneeze to kind of wake you up a little bit. Okay, I can stop bitching about pants. It's done. Axe is better than mace. Wait, no, that's... whatever. Yay! Shit I can't use. I will save after that because we are nearing the end of this first video. Now, I don't think I can use the family sword. Oh, I can. Well, man, I'm just gonna go back to a... Okay, so you can only go one or the other. It's a little bit shit, not gonna lie, but...
You gave me no choice.
It can't go that way, but might be able to check out this way. There's one part I didn't like was having to fuck around with the doors and never run through them.
Man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through. When I realised what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Saloon. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Anything else over here? Alright. Didn't even hit the save button. What's up, buddy? Hey, no. Who stayed to fight them? Oh, the random dude. Okay.
Make me help us all, we're gonna die!
One great bit of cash. Right. And still can't get that chest. Because, you know, why not? Now, that was definitely it for there, so now we can go all the way back.
You both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Make us good. What's happening? You're bleeding.
Profusely.
Found them first. Almost did me in like that. You can't get away with this. The king.
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think. My boy. Only Will can make it so.
Once house men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Linus. Tell him what has happened.
Bryce, no. The seventh house is right here. We can flee together. Find you healing magic.
The castle.
Damn straight we can.
I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Housemen have not yet discovered the exit. They surround the castle. Getting past is difficult.
You are Duncan, the Grey Warden.
Yes, Your Ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you soon.
My younger son couldn't get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved you.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be
Dude, it was honourable from the start that way.
You are under no obligation, but I beg you, take my wife and son safety.
I will, Your Lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now moves in this world. I came to your castle seeking recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyranny and your son to Ostagar to tell Turgus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
Fucking deal. Oh, it will.
And I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight for us. We must leave quickly.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live. Make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Bitch, no.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes to our daughter in time. But I won't abandon you.
I'll play the good guy this one.
And do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, Mother.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go. One brother. Know that we love you both. You do as you husband.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Which means even if I say no, there goes Sir Gilmore.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Kokari Wilds. The Divinity Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Caleb, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Lord,
I'm sorry, the King's looks
the
too
other
pretty.
Wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit.
It just
I
makes
take
it
this is he.
obvious he's gonna die.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Doctor. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terence Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. How could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we know
Easily.
I will turn my army north and bring him to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Done.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings.
Good man.
It reminds you that Red Cliff forces could be here in less than a week.
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed.
Probably isn't one.
I'd hoped for a war like in the
Not yet.
Shades. You know, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. No, I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Respectful for a mute.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles.
I don't believe we
against
have
the
any
Darkspawn.
lines in this game whatsoever.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should
Another
proceed
spot
with
there
the
is
joint
Loghain. I
ritual
believe you can
without
turn
delay.
him into a Grey Warden later on. It's something I wish to
I
achieve.
agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will pass there should you need to.
Cool. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'll start that lovely little bit tomorrow, and we'll have a little bit more to do then. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the saving. So yeah, tomorrow we'll sort that out, and then we'll be on our way to hopefully some good content. I think that's definitely when the game kind of picks up. So far from what I remember, it's not all the way there, but it's not bad. But like I said, this is only the very first episode, so I hope that you enjoy not only this video, but also the aforementioned finale of the Gunk. That series was quite enjoyable. I'm actually very happy that I started off with that series to begin finally getting content on this channel. Like I said before, I've had this channel for over 10 years. I've never done anything with it. All the ideas I did have were a little bit too up there. They were definitely ideas that needed to be achieved with multiple members. This is something I can do just myself for now. Hopefully the editing will get better in time. But this is what I've got for now. I'm quite happy to use OBS. Like I said, I figured out how to... I knew. I managed to set different frames, different scenes in OBS to be each frame. So it definitely definitely encompasses every little option I need. So for instance, I wanted introduction and an outro. Got them. There's two different scenes. The face only that you've got right now, and then the gameplay that was on before. You can add your little doodads and bits and pieces to it, and it's absolutely fine. So that is something I wish to do going forward, is to improve it a little bit here and there. Obviously not go over the hour mark with the videos. That's something I want to push for. I don't want to go over the hour mark. I don't mind if I go a minute over, but that minute would be the outro. That's what I want to push it for. These little talks here and there, they'll eventually fade away as well, and all the talks will be done while playing. But this is all a learning curve for me. I've only just been doing this since the beginning of the year. I'm not so far into it that I can do this on a whim and nail it every day. But this is something I wish to do. It's something I intend to do day in, day out. Is to produce daily content. I think that can be done, definitely. Obviously, the more stuff I have, the more hosts I have, maybe I can do 2 series at once. Not just the occasional one-offs when there's the finish of one series and the start of a new one. We'll see what happens. It's entirely possible to get it done, but maybe we're just not there yet. But until then, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As usual, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment if there's anything you noticed that I missed or anything I could have done better. Or even if you've got a comment and be like, oh, you're a rogue, sweet, you want to go down this path. Maybe you have a different path that I never did back in the day. If you've got a section of the game you would like to see done next, jump that down in the comment section below as well. Also, throw out ideas for games. Join my Discord. Link will be down below. I post on that almost daily. I guarantee I post on it daily. And in the upcoming, there's a comment section there at the meeting point for chat and upcoming content. Upcoming content, if we have an idea of what we want to do next, I post it there. I'll always give 2 options. So this time I gave Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Dragon Age is what was voted on. Dragon Age is what I'm doing. But there's always that opportunity, So the next meeting, next upcoming, I'll probably put right. You want to see me continue on Dragon Age, do Dragon Age 2 or Mass Effect 1? I'll leave it up to you guys. Either way, I don't mind. But I'll always give you the 2 options, and give you 24 hours to vote on it. Later on in time, like I said, I might find that I've got the 2 stuff I want. And I may turn around and be like, right, here's 2 games. They're going to do a second series. We'll very much just see where we go. But until then, like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live next. And also, if you want to get hold of me any quicker, Starting the week following the release of this video, I will be starting up my Twitch channel again. I stream 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, leaving the weekend for my kids. But yeah, I stream 3 days a week. So if you want to get a hold of me any quicker, ask me a few questions, that would be best to do it. You know, follow me on that, subscribe to me even, and that way you will know when I'm live on my Twitch as well. Also, link down below will be for my Discord as well. Join that. That also has links to all of my socials. It also has links to our merch channel. I do not have the shirt on me at the moment. It's currently being washed. But it leaves, link to the merch channel, both of them, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. There will be pages for the Twitch and the YouTube to know when we're on next. If you want to, splash up an image of your setups, throw that down. There are competitions that we'll start holding once we get a bit more interest on the channel, on the server. There is also an esports link. Now, this is not an esports channel. This is not to form an esports team yet. This is basically just to set up scrimmages between fans and other members of the group. So for now, it would just be me and then 7 others, or 9 others if you're playing, I guess, Rainbow Six Siege. A game who I have not tried, but will give a go. I'm not very good at first-person shooters, which I may chuck up on in the future. I may post some lives. Show you a little bit of interest in that. Show you a little bit of evidence of how not great I am at it. It's all options, but yeah, the idea is eventually to maybe see if I've maybe got some people that are good enough on that live around the area, or if not, are willing to at least move down to the area and set up an esports team. Hopefully, we can win a couple local championships and then get noticed, get some more sponsorship, go forward from there. It'd be something I'd like to do. I mean, obviously there would be different games out by the point of time that we can actually get done, but this is something I wish to do. No real sport that I'm lowering it down to, so there may be your basic Call of Duty, Halo, Rainbow Six, and then eventually chuck something random in there. So like, maybe a fucking Apex, Fortnite team. Chucking an Apex team as well. I prefer Apex and Fortnite. Can't stand Fortnite now. I know that's a rather touchy subject, but that's where I'm at. But yeah, so that's where best to find me. Also, something I was told to do, and I'm going to stick with it for now. A link to my Amazon wishlist. There is absolutely zero pressure into having to buy anything off there, but I am forever trying to work on a better setup, trying to improve it every day. And there's just a few ideas on there that, I chucked up on. I was told, chuck a bunch of ideas up there, even if they're wildly outrageous, because there is someone out there that will do it. And it's because they want to see you produce better content. And that is what I want to do. So, jump on there. But until then, I shall see you guys next time.